The Florida governor is making waves even before he's expected to jump into the presidential race. DeSantis today signed a bill to defund diversity programs at Florida colleges, a clear response to critical race theory being taught in classrooms. He's also changing Florida law to allow himself to campaign while serving as governor and to reduce transparency over his state spending and travel. DeSantis is also stepping into wars off of his turf, sending migrants who come to Florida to states run by Democrats, and wading into a New York City case praising the Marine veteran now charged in the subway chokehold death. He also barnstormed the trail in Iowa this weekend when the 45th president canceled a rally there over weather concerns. Donald Trump is taking notice and taking aim at DeSantis, and DeSantis is indirectly firing back.
We must reject the culture of losing that has infected our party in recent years. If we focus the election on the past or on other side issues, then I think the Democrats are going to beat us again.
Trump was asked for his response in a new interview and declared, quote, "I'm not at all caught up in the past. And second of all, I'm doing much better against Biden than he is in the polls. And third of all, I did very well in the midterms. Ron's not a winner because Ron, without me, wouldn't have won." Today, DeSantis was asked, "Do you think Trump lost in 2020? This was his answer.
Look at the last however many election cycles. 2018, we lost the House, we lost the Senate. 2020, Biden becomes president, or no, excuse me, we lost the Senate in 2020. Biden becomes president and has done a huge amount of damage. Very unpopular in 2022. And we were supposed to have this big red wave, and other than like Florida and Iowa, I didn't see a red wave across this country. And so I think the party has developed a culture of losing.
Joining me now is former Trump advisor Steve Cortes. Thank you so much for joining the program, Steve.
Sarah, thank you for having me.
All right. So, Steve, you were a staunch, unwavering supporter of Donald Trump during the presidency and even before he was president. Why are you backing Ron DeSantis now instead of Donald Trump?
Sarah, listen, I was honored to advocate for President Trump and for the America First movement broadly for many years. I now believe that this is the next natural phase of that movement. And by that, I mean that I believe that Governor DeSantis is the most electable, most conservative candidate out there who can both win the general election as well as govern effectively, as actually implement through discipline and focus the most conservative policy agenda possible. I believe he has proven that by his track record in Florida. And for that reason, I'm taking the personal risk here of advocating for the underdog, for the political renegade, the outsider, who is Ron DeSantis.
Okay, so I have to ask you, Governor DeSantis has not actually announced he's actually running for president. So I guess the question is, do you know something we don't know? I mean, has he told you, yes, I am planning to do this, or giving you any indication that, yeah, he's going to run?
Well, Sarah, it's not my place to talk about private conversations with Governor DeSantis. I will let him make that announcement at the appropriate time. But I think any reasonable observer will conclude that Ron DeSantis is doing everything that a person does to prepare to make this run for office. So I fully expect that is forthcoming in the coming days and weeks. And I'm personally very, very excited about it because, again, I believe that, look, the country's in a very miserable mood right now. And that's not Steve Cortes's opinion. That's what all of the relevant polling shows us. For example, 70% of the American people in a Fox News poll say that the economy is getting worse for their family. So we are in a very depressed state in the country right now. It will not help the country's psyche. It will not help the country from a policy standpoint to have a rematch of the 2020 election that almost no one wants. We've seen this movie before, Biden versus Trump. No one likes it. We know the ending, and polling reflects that. Again, AP polling, 70% of the American people say they do not want President Trump to run again. Same number, 70% of the people in NBC polling say they do not want Joe Biden to run again. So how do we prevent that rematch? How do we break this political logjam so that we can start to resurrect the American spirit? I believe that the most credible way, the solution, the antidote, is Governor Ron DeSantis, this political rising star, this young man of dynamism who took what was a swing state and turned it into a ruby red Republican state.
You said that you endorsed Donald Trump partly because he was a disruptor, and you think DeSantis is the same thing. I'm curious what you meant by that, because Donald Trump certainly was a disruptor, but he did not follow some of the norms of the presidency from historical past. He was a liar. He lied a lot. He was a president who stoked division and anger, and Trump denies this, but there are some people who were convicted of seditious conspiracy who said they blamed Donald Trump for their actions breaking into the Capitol. Would you be okay if DeSantis acted in the same way as former President Trump?
Well, Sarah, you and I are certainly not going to agree. I do not think that Donald Trump is a liar. I think he was exactly the disruptor that we needed back in 2016.
Well, he has been caught
but just
in
because
many
he was the
lies.
right.
Just to be fair, he has been caught lying
Okay,
over
well,
and over and over again.
Let's
So
be fair.
Let's,
okay, and
let's
I'm
be fair about that.
I'm here to advocate for Governor DeSantis, but give me a Trump lie then, and let's discuss it.
There are too many of them to even recount. Literally too many to recount. But I will do this. Let us talk about DeSantis then. The Republican Party, look, has been best known for wanting a smaller government, a party that wants fiscal responsibility, historically has been pro-business. And I'm curious what you think about something that he has done, which is basically wanting to put a bill in place, wanting to put a law in place that doesn't allow people to look at his past record and some of the way he spent money and some of the state, using some of the state resources like the airplane, doesn't want people to be able to look at that and be transparent about what his history was as the governor of Florida. What do you think about that as a law?
Sure. Well, Sarah, to the first part of your question, regarding his willingness to take on big business, yes, historically, the Republican Party was very much allied with big business, but that is not the new Republican Party. That is not the patriotic populist movement, which is pro-worker, which is pro-small business. And so Ron DeSantis has shown an incredible amount of courage in taking on the oligarchs and their power, particularly Disney, the most powerful company in his state, who tried to insert itself into a cultural, political question about whether or not it's appropriate to teach sexualized content to extremely young children. The people of Florida made their decision that it is not, that is not good education for very young children. And Disney tried to flex its corporate muscle and impose its will on the people of Florida. Ron DeSantis has punched back very hard at Disney and other giant corporations. Now, to the second part of your question regarding his travel, as you know, once somebody becomes a governor,
I just want to jump in about Disney. I guess the question is, since Republicans for such a long time were very much pro-business, wanted businesses to be able to operate the way they saw fit and let the public decide, do you agree that is a difference in how the Republicans used to think?
I think there is, yes, there is. I will certainly agree that the Republican Party of today is far more populist, far more pro-worker than it was in the past. But here's the reality. Big business in this country in many ways has been fused with government power, particularly if we look at big tech, but there are many other areas as well, where big business and big government work in concert with each other. And I believe that's why this country in many ways has really slouched into oligarchy, into the rule of the few. We have a very different vision of diffused power, of the people actually ruling. And part of that means being willing to take on big business. So I guess the term I would use too is we are pro-enterprise. We're not pro-big business. We are pro-free enterprise. And by the way, enterprise has absolutely flourished in the state of Florida because people and businesses are flocking in absolute record numbers to Florida because of what Ron DeSantis has done there, because of what he has built. So corporate media wants to try to pretend that Florida has become some sort of unwelcoming backwater. But the actual reality of domestic migration of moving trucks and companies pouring into the Sunshine State tells us exactly the opposite, that the people have rallied to the DeSantis vision.
Let's quickly go to the other issue that we talked about, which is transparency. And conservatives have typically been champions of transparency and more transparency in government. But DeSantis, in court cases, has lately claimed executive privilege. And again, we talked about that bill that would exempt records related to his travel from the state's robust public disclosure law. We have the Sunshine Laws in Florida. What do you make of this? Do you agree that he should be in this position to say, hey, you can't see the way I've spent some of the state's money, the taxpayer dollars, or you can't have any of his staff testify, claiming executive privilege? What do you make of that?
Well, Sarah, listen, I think executive privilege is very important for a president, very important certainly for a governor. As you well know, a governor can't travel the way you and I can because of security measures, so he has to travel in a very different way. Now,
But
assuming
all
that he
governors
does, in
have to
fact, make
all
his
governors
announcement.
have to travel in a different way, and they don't use executive privilege. That is usually set aside for presidents, and presidents do use it at times. So why is he special?
Well,
in
Sarah,
this?
listen, I think that Governor DeSantis has been incredibly transparent. It's one of the reasons, one of the many reasons, why Floridians so rallied to his cause and gave him an absolutely overwhelming reelection. And by the way, one with coattails. It's not just that he soared to a runaway, smashing landslide victory, but he also lifted all other Florida statewide office holders. The first time that all of those offices are held by Republicans, the first time since the Civil War era in the Sunshine State. So the people of Florida clearly are more than satisfied with the job he is doing, with the level of transparency that he's providing. And I believe he will continue to provide that as long as he's governor of Florida until he becomes president of the United States, which I hope to be a big part of making happen.